Welcome to Byte-Sized Tech, where we blend those casual conversations with some insightful discussions on all the latest in technology and gadgets. And today,
I like it.
We're going to dive deep into the world of AI. It feels like it's absolutely everywhere you look.
It really does.
But what does that
It's inescapable.
really mean for all of us? So let's ditch all the hype and really explore how companies like Amazon, NVIDIA, and Salesforce are using AI to change the game.
You know, what's really fascinating to me is we're seeing this shift from AI being like this cool futuristic concept to something that's becoming such a core part of how businesses operate.
Right.
And how we actually interact with technology on a daily basis. It's not just a novelty anymore.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's break this down, starting with Amazon and their new Alexa Plus. It's basically like they gave Alexa like a major upgrade. So like think about it. You say, Alexa, guess at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
And it sets the mood, like with lights, music, temperature. It's almost like having a personal butler, like at your beck and call.
I love that analogy. It's such a smart move by Amazon, too. They're really trying to position Alexa as like the central hub of your entire home, managing everything from entertainment to security and even things like, ordering groceries. It's really about convenience, making life easier. And I think people are willing to pay for that.
For sure. And that's where like the business angle comes in, right?
Right.
Alexa Plus is a subscription service.
Yeah.
Free for Amazon Prime members, of course, but everyone else pays $19.99 a month. So they're definitely
it makes sense.
Betting big on AI to make these devices even more profitable.
Absolutely. And this just reflects like a broader trend that we're seeing across the tech industry. Companies are realizing AI isn't just about like flashy features, it's really a fundamental part of their business model.
Yeah. Make money.
Exactly. They're finding ways to use AI to generate that recurring revenue and build like stronger customer relationships through these AI-powered services.
Yeah.
It's a win-win in a sense.
Okay, so speaking of big bets on AI, let's talk about NVIDIA. They're absolutely killing it right now with record revenue, driven by their data center segment, which is essentially the brains behind all of these AI infrastructure.
Yeah, think of it this way. NVIDIA is like the company selling picks and shovels during a gold rush.
I like that analogy.
Everyone needs those powerful chips to make their AI ambitions a reality, whether that's training those complex AI models or running those AI applications in massive data centers. NVIDIA is supplying like those essential building blocks for this entire AI revolution.
And that's just mind-blowing when you think about it. And get this. NVIDIA's CEO actually predicts we're only at the beginning of AI's growth.
Yeah.
He says.
He's a smart guy.
Even more powerful chips are on the horizon.
Yeah.
Which makes you wonder what kind of incredible AI applications are going to be possible, like down the line.
Yeah, it is exciting. But it's also, brings up an important question. Can the market actually keep up with this rapid pace of innovation?
Yeah.
There's this delicate balance between like pushing those boundaries of what's possible, but also making sure people can actually use and understand the technology as it evolves so quickly.
It's almost like a tech arms race.
Yeah.
But instead of weapons, it's about like who can develop the most advanced AI.
Yeah, there's definitely that competitive edge.
Yeah. Now, let's switch gears a bit and talk about Salesforce, a company known for its customer relationship management software, or CRM. They're also jumping headfirst into this AI world, but maybe taking a slightly different approach.
Yeah, Salesforce is all about using AI to like enhance those customer experiences and help businesses run more efficiently. Their Agent Force initiative is a great example of that. Imagine like a customer service agent that's powered by AI, learning from every interaction, becoming more personalized and helpful over time. That's like Agent Force in a nutshell. And here's where things get really interesting, I think. Salesforce is deliberately taking like this slow and steady approach. With Agent Force, they're prioritizing reliability over rushing to market, which seems like a pretty smart move.
It is, especially when you're dealing with like large companies that rely on your software for those critical business operations. Salesforce is carefully building that strong foundation for AI integration within their platform. It really suggests like they see AI as a long-term strategy.
Yes.
Not just like a quick way to boost sales.
So we've got Amazon making our homes smarter, NVIDIA powering the AI revolution behind the scenes. And then we have Salesforce using AI to transform customer experiences. It's just clear that AI isn't some far-off futuristic concept. It's really reshaping industries in our daily lives right now.
Yeah. And what's particularly fascinating to me is that each of these companies is approaching AI from like a slightly different angle.
Right. It really highlights the diverse applications and possibilities of this technology. And honestly, I think we're just scratching the surface of what AI can do.
It's just the begin.
And what's really striking is just the sheer amount of money being poured into AI research and development.
It's like you're right. It's not just Amazon. We're seeing those massive investments across the board.
Exactly. Like NVIDIA, for example, they're not just riding the AI wave. They're like actively shaping it. You know, their new Blackwell chips, especially that Ultra coming out soon, are designed specifically with AI in mind. It's like they're giving developers even more powerful tools to create even more amazing AI applications.
It's almost hard to like wrap your head around. Like, if what we're seeing now is just the beginning, as NVIDIA's CEO says, then what does the future actually hold? It's pretty mind-blowing to think about all the possibilities.
It really is. But this is where I think a bit of caution comes in. Just because we can build these incredibly powerful AIs doesn't necessarily mean that every business or user is ready for it. You know, there's a learning curve, integration challenges, and a whole lot to consider before, like, diving headfirst into AI adoption.
Right. It's like giving someone a Formula One race car when they've only ever driven a bicycle. It takes time to learn how to handle like that kind of power and speed.
Precisely. And that's why I think Salesforce's approach with Agentforce is so interesting. They're focusing on reliability, on getting it right, especially for their large clients first. You know, it's like building a skyscraper, you need a solid foundation before you can add all the fancy penthouse features.
That makes total sense. So it's not just about who can develop the most powerful AI, but who can implement it in a way that's both effective and like responsible.
Absolutely. There are definitely different strategies at play here. Some companies are all about being on the bleeding edge, pushing the boundaries of what's possible, while others are more cautious, you know, prioritizing a slower, more measured rollout. Both approaches have their advantages and disadvantages.
So would you say there's a right or wrong approach when it comes to AI development and adoption?
It really depends on the specific application, the target audience, and the company's goals. There's no one-size-fits-all answer in the world of AI.
Right. So far, we've talked a lot about, the companies, the technology, the strategies behind AI. But what about us, like the users? How is all of this impacting our everyday lives?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? On one hand, we have these incredible advancements that have the potential to make our lives easier, more efficient, and even more enjoyable. You know, imagine a world where AI helps us manage our schedules, personalize our entertainment, and connect with others in like more meaningful ways. The possibilities are truly exciting.
That does sound pretty amazing. But there has to be another side to this, right? Like, what about the potential downsides of all this AI integration? Things like job displacement, privacy concerns, or even like the potential for AI to be used in harmful ways.
Those are all very valid concerns, and it's crucial that we have like open and honest conversations about the ethical implications of AI. As it becomes more and more prevalent in our lives, we need to ensure that AI is developed and used responsibly in a way that actually benefits society as a whole.
So it's not just about like the cool gadgets and all the shiny new features. It's about taking a step back and thinking critically about the broader impact of AI and how we can ensure it's used for good.
Exactly. And that's where informed consumers like you come in. The more you understand about AI, its potential benefits, and its potential risks, the better equipped you'll be to navigate this rapidly changing landscape and make informed decisions about how you interact with AI in your own life.
Knowledge is power, right? Okay, so now let's shift gears a bit and look at some specific examples of how AI is already making waves in different industries and really impacting various aspects of our lives.
One area where we're seeing significant AI adoption is in healthcare. You know, AI is being used to analyze medical images, diagnose diseases earlier and more accurately, and even personalize treatment plans for patients. This has the potential to, like, revolutionize how we approach healthcare and improve patient outcomes dramatically.
That's incredible. It sounds like AI is moving from science fiction to reality right before our eyes.
It really is. And it's not just healthcare. We're seeing AI implemented in industries like finance, transportation, manufacturing, education. You know, from self-driving cars to personalized learning experiences, AI is transforming the way we live, work, and interact with the world around us.
So it's clear that AI is a really powerful tool, And like any tool, it can be used for good or for bad. It's our responsibility to understand those implications of AI and make sure it's used in a way that benefits humanity as a whole.
I couldn't agree more. The future of AI is being shaped right now, and we all have a role to play in ensuring it's a future we want to live in.
Well said. So as we wrap up this deep dive into the world of AI, what's one key takeaway you hope our listeners walk away with today?
I would say this. AI is no longer a futuristic concept. It's here, it's rapidly evolving, and it's impacting every aspect of our lives. Embrace the possibilities, stay informed, and engaged. And remember that the future of AI is ultimately in our hands.
That's great advice. Yeah, it's amazing to see how AI is having a real impact on so many different fields already. But thinking bigger picture, you can't ignore those global implications of all this, right? It's not just technological, it's geopolitical too.
That's a really good point. We can't just focus on the tech itself when we talk about AI. We've got to consider the global landscape. How are different countries approaching AI development? How are they regulating it? It's this complex web of technological advancement, economic interests, even political strategies.
You mentioned regulation. What are some of the key challenges governments are facing when they're trying to create policies around AI?
I think one of the biggest ones is finding that balance, between encouraging innovation while also ensuring AI is used safely and ethically. Governments want to promote AI development, sure.
Right, yeah.
But they also have to put safeguards in place to prevent misuse.
It's almost like they're trying to predict the future. How do you regulate something that's constantly evolving and changing so rapidly?
Exactly. It's incredibly hard to create regulations that are comprehensive,
right,
but also flexible enough to adapt to, the crazy speed of AI advancements. And then on top of that, you've got the global implications. Different countries have different values, priorities, approaches to AI, which can lead to, conflicts and tension.
So it's not just a business or tech issue. AI is becoming a major political and global issue, too.
Absolutely. We're seeing countries straight up vying for AI dominance. And this competition raises concerns about, potential misuse, economic disruption, even military applications of AI. It's high stakes, for sure.
Yeah, it sounds like AI is this giant puzzle, and the pieces are always moving and changing. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by it all. So, what should we as individuals be thinking about when it comes to AI?
Well, I think the key is to just stay curious, ask questions. What excites you about AI? What concerns you about AI? Read those articles, listen to podcasts like this one, chat with your friends and family about it. The more we all understand, the better we can navigate AI's impact and actually help shape a future where it's used responsibly.
So it's not about becoming AI experts overnight, but just staying, informed and engaged.
Exactly. The future of AI is being built right now, and we all have a role to play.
Well said. Thanks for joining us today on Byte-Sized Tech. It's been fascinating diving into the world of AI. It's clear AI is here to stay, and it's up to all of us to figure out what that really means.
It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for tuning in to Byte-Sized Tech. If you enjoyed the episode, comment, share, and subscribe for more fun tech discussions.